Hello, everybody, and welcome back once again. Here we are with another edition of Inside the Headset, and I got on the phone with me the head coach of the Moore County Raiders. How you doing, Coach Jason Dobbs?
I'm doing very good, Stork. How are you, sir?
I do want to say, is it the Blue Raiders or the Raiders?
The Raiders.
Just the Raiders?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, that's what. All right. I don't know where I got the blue part. Maybe because there's a MT.
The MTSU Blue Raiders, maybe.
Yeah, that could have. Okay, never mind. Moore County Raiders, and that's where we will be Friday night, Stork Vision, as you take on Cascade. And Coach, talk a little bit about your two-a-days and doing what you do and doing it with about 36 kids. So you don't lose track of them. I mean, there's not many of them, but and you don't have much to work with. But am I about right? Or our number somewhere right around 36 total?
Yes, sir. That's about where we're at. It's a great group of guys. They work really hard. They're anytime I ask them, we didn't really do two-a-days this summer, but let them choose whether they came in the morning or in the afternoon, and they chose to come in, and we worked from 6:30 to 9:30 or 10 o'clock every morning. So it kind of gives you a little bit of work ethic, show you what kind of kids we're dealing with when you tell them they can come in at 6:30 in the morning or 3 in the afternoon. They would rather come in the morning so they can work in the afternoon. Got a lot of kids that work, on grass crews and stuff like that down here at golf courses, things like that. So it gives them the opportunity to make a little bit in the summer and gave them the option. They ask me all the time. They would practice at 5:30 a.m. right now if I would let them, but I told them with school and all, we need to go on. Just a good group of kids. They're the coach, fun to be around, and we're excited. We're excited to have you come Friday night and be our home opener and just look for good things this year.
Well, I was talking to Coach Creasy earlier today, and he said, at your level and everything, you really got to be careful about what you do because you don't have a whole lot of rope, and every one of your kids are so extremely important to. I mean, not to say on a team of 100 they're not all, but they kind of start to blend in when they're all on the sidelines. But when you look over there, you got the kind of numbers you got. You know exactly just about who you can put in and what you got to work with.
Well, that's a lot of truth that, going into the fall camp, I pretty much know who can and who can't because I have so few. Where, the Riverdales and Oaklands and Beckmans of the world, they're still looking for, who can and the next up kind of thing. And we don't really have a next up motto here, it's survival kind of thing. We're blue collar, we play both sides of the ball, so my guys will never come off the field. So, it makes practice a little different. We can do as much full contact because, like I said, you don't want to lose one in practice. That's
right.
And, our job right now as coaches is to continue to improve them on the fundamentals and get the timing stuff down and let them do their hitting on Friday night, and if they get hurt on Friday night, so be it. It's just have to hope you don't lose anybody during the week during practice.
Understood. So talk a little bit to the fans about what kind of schedule you're looking at and, those 36 guys. Talk about the pool you're pulling from. Got a lot of out-of-town people that watch the show.
Yeah, we're a small town down here in Lynchburg, Tennessee. Well, it's not a big population. I tell people if they had half A, we would be half A. So, we open up with a 2A school in Cascade. That's a school, which is community. They're both big and growing. And then we fall right into Cornersville, who is played in the state championship last year. They're a small single-A school. They're actually in our region. So that'll be our first region. And, I got kids that have grown up and lived here all their life. I've had a few that moved over. I got Dylan Knight, who is one of my senior leaders, Gary Jennings. They're both kids that have been raised right here in Lynchburg. It's a good group of guys. Most of them dads or granddads have played football down here, so it means something to them to be a Raider. So we kind of put a lot of emphasis on that and trying to carry on the tradition type thing. We're actually in a rebuilding process. I took this job. This will be the third season, and we were kind of in disarray when I got here. They had been through about 6 coaches in about 10 years. So, a little stability, I think, has helped getting some more numbers out and getting some kids interested. I've got a really strong senior class this year. They're about 12 strong, and for a single-A school, that's really good. We always say if we can have 10 a class, we're doing something special. My sophomore class is really loaded. There's probably 15, 16 of those kids. So, we've got some youth and we've got some age, and we're expecting big things out of some of these older guys that have played for, since I've been here. They've kind of played for me, so they know what to expect, and I know what to expect from them.
Speaking of Cascade, what are you looking at Friday night, Coach? I mean, what kind of team are we going to be faced with? I mean, probably a little data as far as they go through a jamboree, no different than 6A, and you've been through yours, but what kind of data do you got on these guys?
Cascade is a good football team. They're in a very tough region. A lot of times you look at teams' records and don't indicate what kind of program they have. Coach Tyre does a great job over there. They got a really good quarterback. They got a linebacker, offensive lineman that has really jumped off the film. That means he's a big time player. Got lots of skill guys. They got lots of receivers and running backs. They run them in and out. So we're gonna have our hands full. But it's gonna be fun. We paint the field and just got it painted up, and we're ready to go. It's always exciting to get that first one going.
I hear you. Well, we are excited about coming down and seeing you, and the bus leaves. I've already told everybody at 4 o'clock, so we will be headed towards you, and looking forward to meeting everybody and seeing everybody and bringing this game to the folks.
I appreciate you coming, Stork. It means a lot to us, and my guys are fired up to have you down, and I look forward to seeing you myself.
All righty. Well, Friday night we will be, and is there a nickname where we're going? I mean, Moore County Raiders, is there a nickname for the stadium?
Not yet. We'll let you name that.
Oh, okay. I'll work on that then. I'll work on that. All righty. So Friday night we'll head down to Moore County, see Coach Jason Dobbs and the Raiders, and meet all the fine people. It'll be me, Judy the Beauty, and our color guy, Anthony Fiorella. So, Coach Dobbs, we will see you then.
I'm good. Good to talk to you.
Thank you. See you then. Bye.